Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, hello. I literally just ran in and sat down. I was getting everything all prepped up and then Pamela was done and boom, and here I am. So welcome everyone. It is so nice having everybody here. I am going to type in my email address and post it at the top. So in case anybody is new, they can, oops, there we go. Let's see, did it work? Did it work? It says it's pinned. There it is. Okay. So welcome everybody who's new. My name is Trisha and my channel name is Sandy and Otto. And that's why it's abbreviated Sandy Otto because YouTube didn't like the word and. So hello everyone and welcome, and everybody is popping in really fast and I'm missing everybody. And so I apologize if I'm not saying hello. I might try to go through again real quick at the top just to say hello to everybody who is coming in. It's great having you here. I do vintage items, I do collectible items, and I really like to find those one-of-a-kind, unique items, especially with a little more of an artistic flair to them. As you can see, I like having my little gallery wall behind me there, and really enjoy finding those one-of-a-kind, unique items. And hello, everyone who is in. Really appreciate everybody being here. And yeah, so my sales pretty much work just like everybody else's. I'm going to have an item. I'm going to describe the item, talk about all the good things, if there's any bad things about it. And then I'm going to have a number and, or no, a price and a number. There we go. Price first, then the number. The first person who puts the number in the chat that I see on my end will claim the item. And I am a one-person operation. And so bear with me because I do my own writing and I do my own checking and I do all of this myself. So please be patient with me. And if you notice that I'm not catching the right person in the chat for the item, please jump in and point me in the right direction. Any help that everybody gives is greatly appreciated. I only have one item that, oh, thank you, Erin. You are so sweet. Um, I only have one item that I am most likely going to be doing on an offer up type basis. However, I know that everybody's internet speeds are different, including my own, which is usually very slow. And I'm usually way behind in the chat because my normal connection is a little slow. So any item I have that you would like me to do as an offer up, just type the word offer into the chat and we will do that as an offer up instead of as a set price, to again give everybody a chance to get an item that they may be interested in. And shipping costs are not included, and I do ship from Washington State. And I will find the cheapest shipping option that I possibly can. And a lot of times what I do, because I do sales on Saturday and Wednesday, is sometimes depending on kind of the flow of things and the items that are purchased. Sometimes I may say in an invoice, you know, hey, I can hold on to this and ship it out with your next purchases just to kind of make it more economical. And I think that pretty much covers everything. And so let's see. So up first, I am going to go ahead. And, you know, and hi, Vinny. Very nice having you here. And I noticed your comment. And you know what's really funny is I don't know if you know Joni at Vintagerous Vintage Glass and China. She is a Canadian, and she is just outside of Vancouver. And I am actually closer to her than I am to Stephanie. Washington State is really big, and I am north of Seattle. So it's really funny looking geographically that I'm actually closer to the Canadian than I am to my fellow Washingtonian. Oh, which is a little unexpected, but things like that do happen. Um, so yeah, because Stephanie is very close to Portland, and I am only about an hour and a half drive from the Canadian border, and it's about another like half hour or so to where Joni is. So up first, I have these really neat, these are carved bowls from Kenya, and they are carved out of this beautiful stone. And hello to everyone, and I am very sorry that I haven't had a chance to try to keep up with the chat and say hello to everyone. These are, let's see, this one has the zebra on them, and this one has the hunters on them. Oh, you're in Yelm, Washington. Oh, nice, Judy. That's great. Washingtonians unite. And again, she's a couple hours away from me too. So these guys, they measure about 6 inches. So they are about 6 inches across, and you can see they have a bit of depth to them. So they're a shallow bowl, but they are very nicely carved. And I'm going to get in here close so you can see the beautiful work and how the colors are just gorgeous on there. And this one also. And yes, everyone, please thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Oh, and you're near Moses Lake. Oh, that's great, Charnel. And then again, this is the original stone that they come from. And so this lovely pair of plates is $13, and it's number 39. And then if anybody is interested in purchasing, just type 39 into the chat. If you are new to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you could send me an email with your information, so I have all of that. And JP, what about it? Okay, I have you for 39, and thank you and welcome. Next up, and mostly because I told someone specifically that I was going to have a strawberry item, I am going to show that beautiful strawberry item. And yes, thank you so much. I would love to get to 1,000 subs. I just had my big 500 sub um, uh, celebration and giveaway, and I am working on some really awesome items for 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So please subscribe and tell everybody you know to subscribe. And this strawberry, which is a ceramic strawberry, is about 5 inches tall and about 3.5 inches across. Now, this to me looks like it would be a great napkin holder. And again, just kind of for perspective, it's about this tall, but the color is really that vibrant. It is beautiful coloring. And this was made in Portugal, which is always a really fun bonus because they do use these really rich colors. And this is just a gorgeous piece. And this is $12, and it is number 12. Oh, they grow strawberries big in North Carolina? Okay, I'll bet with the weather and the sunshine and everything, that would be a great place. And I have vintage thrifted treasures for that. Thank you, Laura. And next up, I have these two little kind of like dolls, kind of like little figurines. They are made out of corn husks and they are very petite. I'm going to grab my ruler here so I can measure that up to the tip of their hat. They are about 3.5 inches tall. So they are quite small. Her apron is a little turned up, but that can get turned back down. You can see this one has, I'm guessing, like a little apple maybe. And she's been maybe picking some apples in her little basket. And then here is the back of them. You can see their hat is really cute. They've got their little ponytails sticking out of the back. Again, they're only about 3.5 inches tall, but they are very nicely made. And they are $6 for the pair. And it's number 33. $6, number 33 for the cute little pair. And hello, everyone who is popping into the chat. And I have Karen Morrison for those. Thank you. Please remember to thumbs up the video. Oh, Kathy, did I say Kathy Morrison? I kind of think I wasn't hearing that quite in the same in my head. So I am sorry, but yes, Kathy Morrison. Thank you. So this piece got a lot of conversation during my, well, while everybody was viewing my preview video. And so this is a stunning platter. Now this is like a I'm thinking chip and dip because this is open. So you can put like a dip or something in here. And this is the rainbow butterfly fish. And this is by Ben Diller, Maui, 2001. And Ben Diller is quite the fish artist. His work is really remarkable. And he does small plates, he does large plates, and then he does these really big platters with the serving areas in them. Now this measures, it's a little over 12 inches by almost 10 inches. So this is a really, you can see it's a good size. It is a beautiful color. Now it does have one little spot here, and I'm estimating that's about, what, an inch? Maybe an inch, maybe, no, I guess it's not that big. It's like 3/4 of an inch by like maybe 1/4 of an inch. But it's on the back side here. So you really can't see it too much, just that little bit when it's sitting down. And again, maybe a Sharpie and nail polish to fix something like that so you don't notice it. But I'm going to get this in close so you can see how beautiful this is. And you can see that great little serving area. Now this one is going to be $30. And it's number 44 for this gorgeous platter. And I cannot imagine the person who went on vacation and decided to bring this back from Hawaii. I have to say, I'm really impressed to shove this into your luggage and bring this back. And Elaine Wallace, number 44. Thank you. Of course, I put this item as far away as possible from where I can get to it. Okay. So up next, for all of the Disney fans, I have got a Mickey and Minnie cookie jar. And this is from Hallmark. And hello, everyone who is popping in, and Pamela and Stephanie. Thank you guys so much for joining. And so this little cookie jar, well, I guess it's really not so little. It is about, let's see, to the very top of the top. That's about 7.5 inches by about 6 inches. And this is red, white, and blue. Now, my lighting makes this look a little oranger red, but it is a truer blue red. And it has these cute little Mickeys and his little glove and a star all the way through it. And then on the bottom, make sure I have this going the right direction. It does say microwave and dishwasher safe. Now, this is from, I'm going to say, the late 90s, early 2000s. I can't remember exactly what year this came out. But here is this, and I'm going to look at the tag. So there's no chips or cracks on this. And I'm going to look at the tag and see if it says, because I do still have the original tag in here. And nope, it does not say on here anywhere I can see exactly the year, but it is a Hallmark. And then, oh, I was going to show the top. So the top of this also has the Mickey face, the star, and the hand. So this is red, white, and blue. You have the red and the white and the blue and Mickey and Minnie. And this cookie jar is $20 and it's number 1. That was number 1. The number for the cookie jar was number 1. Next up, I have an item that, because this is a late night sale, but because this is still, what am I trying to think of? It's still family friendly. I have this dish. Now, this was made in occupied Japan. And I do see you, JP, what about it? For number 1. Thank you. So this is made in occupied Japan. And yes, this is a saucy plate. And I am covering up the little bit on here because this plate is not family friendly. But it is, again, it is made in occupied Japan. So it's got some good age to it. And I'm not quite sure what exactly this is supposed to be depicting because we have the woman and then we have, I don't know how old this person's supposed to be, but then this looks like and I'm not remembering the name of the um, creature that has the animal legs on it, is kind of what that's looking like. So I'm not even sure exactly what this is supposed to be depicting, but it's very interesting. So this is a woman and I am covering up her little top um, because she does not have anything on the top there, and I just want to just keep things kind of friendly. So yes, that's what I was trying to think of, Jackie. Thank you. I think that's what that's supposed to be, and I think it's like you should be playing some kind of a musical instrument or something. So for this really fun dish, oh, I was going to measure this because I know it's hard to tell sometimes. This is about 6 inches across and about 4.5 inches tall. So it is about this big. Could be Aaron. That could be. So yeah, I'm thinking that I don't quite see an instrument there, but it definitely seems like he should be playing something, or maybe he is, and I just can't quite see it. Maybe the paint has faded on it enough. But this lovely dish is $15 and it is number 60. Yeah, I think he is trying to play something. It's just really hard to see exactly what it is that he is playing. And I see Margaret Gwen for that. That is wonderful. Oops, there we go. Put that there. And so while everybody is here, I think I'm going to do my offer up item, which is this beautiful, and everybody can say it with me on exactly who made this beauty. I'm going to get in here real close so you can see that this is a beautiful serving tray, but that's not all. This actually comes with the dish that sits right here. So it's a complete set. Oops, there we go. That's hard to do. Exactly. That is treasure craft. And this is a big one. So it's nice that it's not just the 4 compartments, that it comes with the dish also. And the dish is marked Treasure Craft USA. And it is in great condition. It's in fantastic condition. And then this is also in beautiful condition. And on the back, it does say Treasure Craft. And so I am going to start this. I'm going to type in start. And anybody who is interested in this, I am going to start this at $20. And hello to everyone who is just popping in. We are doing an offer up on this, and I'm going to try to measure this because I did not measure this before when I had my other ruler out. Let's see, that is 12. And so that is about 13.5 inches. And this is, and then that would be 13.5 inches. And then this bowl, let's see, this is about 5.25 inches. So that's about 5.25 inches around. And then it is about 1.5 inches, I guess, depth, 1.5 inches. And again, I will get in here real close so you can see. And it has this really fun design where it has these little holes in here on each of the sides. It has these 3 little holes in here um, to add some, I don't know, variation to it. And again, it's a very, very nice high gloss color. And that is yellowish, brown, and that orange that is in there. And then on here, we do have fruit all around. So we've got like the pears, and then I think those are apples. Down here, it looks like strawberries. And then here, oh, toothpicks. Yeah, that would be good. Good one, Jen. I'll bet that's exactly what it is for toothpicks. Yes. And then grapes. So it's got the nice fruit around. And again, you can see this is just in beautiful condition. And then the back side also, it has a couple of little scratch, like surface scratches, nothing real deep. This, I think, has the worst of the scratches right there, but it's still not too bad. Considering the age of this piece, I think it's done very well, holding up. And so right now I see Diane McIntosh at 41, and it does look like it is slowing down. And it does look like, okay, so we are going to go with Diane McIntosh. Oops, let me put the little $sign there. For 41. So thank you very much. That is the first piece of treasure craft that I have ever found kind of out there. So I was very excited to find that. All right, so thank you. Yeah, treasure craft is fun. It has such a unique look to it, and it really stands out. And yes, Stephanie, very sorry for everything that's going on with your dad right now, and I hope that things turn around and he has some good days coming up for you guys to uh, enjoy your company. And next up, I have these 2 wooden houses, and they are fairly small. The tall one is about 5 inches, and the short one is about 3 inches. And so the front is painted The sides are painted, and then the backs have these cute little letters. One has an L and one has an E on the back, and the bottoms are painted, and then the tops have the little chimneys. Yes, I've been wondering about Cindy's husband too. I have not heard anything on that, so that would be great if somebody could give an update. This pair is $5 and it's number 34. Yes, you are going to be seeing a big variety of these little houses at my sale for a while. And there's a really big variety of them. So yes, they're not going away anytime soon. They will be here. Um, and they're fun. They're a fun little variety. I did, Sam, and thanks for being here. I did talk to Jane at Jackie's sale, and she is doing better. I think she still is feeling pretty tired, but she was doing better, and so that was very encouraging that she is on the mend. The next item I have is a Joseph's Original. Oh, she does? Oh, that's great, Angela. Thanks for the update. I'm glad she's feeling well enough for that. So this is a beautiful Joseph's Original, and she still has her tag on her. She is the number 6, and she has a birthday cake, and she is in beautiful condition. There is all of her bottom marks with the sticker on, and she does still have her side sticker on. No chips or cracks or anything on her. She is in really pristine condition. Oops, and then you can see that beautiful 6 that she has. And she is about 4 inches tall, and her dress span is about 3.5 inches. And for her, she is $15, and she is number 2. And she still has the original booklet with her that is in beautiful condition. And I have Catherine Fell first for her. Thank you. And I have Monkey Paw, and this is marked on the back, Monkey Paw, and it's made in the Philippines, and it is this beautiful pineapple bowl, and this is a nice big one also. This is, oh gosh, that's a good 12 inches up to the top, and so the bowl part is about 9 inches by 8 inches. So that's nice. That's a nice big size. And on the back, let me make sure I'm getting that going the right direction. There, and it's in really good condition. I don't even think this thing was ever used. It doesn't have a mark on it. It is in just amazing condition. And it's a very, very nice coloring on this. And this is $10 and it's number 58. Hey, oh, number 58, Denise Saxton. And again, I'm sorry if my part of the chat sometimes has a little bit of a lag, so bear with me. I'm trying to read and getting caught up. So if you type things in and it takes a little bit for me to notice, my chat is just a little behind. And thank you, Denise. I have a piece of California pottery next, and this is a beautiful oyster dish. You can see it has all the little slots for your shells and for your sauce here. And on the back, it says California. Try to get that in there so you can, oops, get the glare on there just right. It's harder on the white pieces of pottery to see that. And so it does say California, USA on it. And it does still have part of a sticker that is from Liberty House was where it was purchased. Liberty House. And this is in very nice condition, no chips or cracks on it. And it's just a really nice classic white design and beautiful shell accents. Yes, I did, JP. What about it? I did get you for number 1. Thank you. Liberty House was in Hawaii. Oh, thank you, Diane. That is good to know. So again, somebody who tucked this away in their luggage and brought it home. I'm very impressed that somebody would do that. So this is a really nice piece, and this is $12, and it's number 56. Oh, yes, that's a great idea, Vinny. There are a lot of things like this that marbles look great in. And I see a Patricia Sandoval for that. Thank you. Oh, okay. That's great to know, Bren. And thanks for popping in here. This is a really interesting piece. So this is called Montana Marble, and it is, I'm guessing it is an actual piece of like marble. And this was done in 1991 by Bernie Brown, and it's called Twins because of um, the two colts down here. And this is etched in here. You can actually feel it on here that this was etched into this piece of, I'm guessing, marble. It's not like heavy marble. It's some type of a stone, and I don't know if they just call it Montana marble, or if it is actually a type of marble. It is a nice piece of stone, but it's not super heavy like a marble would be. But it's just really neat to run your finger across here and feel that this was etched in. And it does have the sticker on the back here from, oops, from Montana marble. And the picture itself measures 8 inches by about 5.5 inches. So 8 inches by about 5.5 inches. And then the frame is like an 8.5 by 11. And it's a really nice print. And I love the way that they did the matte and the frame here with the gray and the black to really pick up the colors, or really kind of lack of colors used, but it really just makes it pop. Hello, Gina. I know it's hard to stay awake sometimes. I have to say I'm really lucky being on the West Coast that it's still early, so it works out well for me. But I feel for you guys on the East Coast. And this is $20, and it's number 5. And hello to everyone. Melody and Bren and Pamela and Rebecca, Jen, Vinny, everybody in there. So thank you guys for popping over to the sale here and hanging out and continuing on the conversation. I don't have anything fun like Pamela did with the flamingo. But Terry, what are you asking size about? Are you asking what size the picture is, or the frame itself? And again, my feed is just a little bit behind, so the horse pic. So the picture itself is, I think it was 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 by 5.5. So this is 8.5 by 5.5. And then the frame itself is 8.5 by 11. That was it. So like a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jen. Okay, so JP for number 5. Thank you. Next up, I have a set of 4 napkins that are kind of, I think, really great for springtime because they have these really cute little, I'm going to say the cute version of bugs. So we have the ladybug on this one. We have a little grasshopper on that one. We have a butterfly. And we have a little bumblebee, little sparkly bee. And so these are a really just a cute little size like this. And they are, I'm going to need to get my magnifier out, I think. It just says that they are made by Boston Warehouse and they are 100% cotton made in China. But I just thought that they were a really cute little accent. Wouldn't have to be used for necessarily a napkin, but that they would be a really cute little decor piece because we have Again, the bumblebee, the butterfly, the grasshopper, whoops, there we go, the grasshopper, and the ladybug. Again, the cute versions. I always like the cute versions. And so for this set of 4, they are $8, number 47. And they're just a nice small little size that would look, again, really cute just sitting out where you could and see and enjoy all of the little pictures. And let's see, up first I have Jen K for that. Thank you. And next up, we're going to go fancy. And I have got a beautiful pair of formal gloves. Now, these are what I would consider a beige color. My lighting is probably going to make them look a little more ivory, but they are just a little darker than ivory. And what makes these really special is that they have these 3 beautiful buttons on them. So when you put your gloves on, you have these 3 beautiful accents to button up. And let me see if I can find these. I can't remember if I found a tag on these or not now. I may not have found a tag. Let me just double check. Oh, there was a tag. Okay. So let me show you. Here is the tag, and it's wear right, 100% nylon, made in Hong Kong, and they are a size 7.5. So a very nice vintage pair, probably what, from the 60s, being in Hong Kong. And you can see that they are a beautiful formal length. They would go all the way. Let's see. On me, they would go all the way up, about halfway up my upper arm, just past the elbow length. And again, these are a nice beige color and beautiful in a display. Nice for wearing, but also beautiful in a display. And again, it's got those great, both sides have those beautiful buttons on them. And this pair is $15, and it's number 7. And I see Judy Reardon for number 7. Thank you. Next up, I have this clear glass dolphin figurine. And this is on a piece of what feels like resin. And it has this little point in here that goes right into the hole that stabilizes it. And it is just this really nice clear glass dolphin. And the whole thing is about 5 inches tall, and the widest part is about 3 inches wide. So you can see it's about that size. And this cute little figurine is $9 and it's number 16. I'll spin the dolphin around so you can see him from all angles there. Oh, Melissa, yes. I know. As soon as I said it, I was waiting to see who was going to say something. Oh my goodness. And I have, oh, Perfecting Pearl. Thank you very much. Oh no, Vinny, did you step away? Oh, oh no. Yeah, so I was in the demonstration of how the dolphin sits into the stand. Terry wants the horse print. What I will do, Terry, is I will write you down just as a backup. Let me go back up here in the chat. Which Terry is that? Is that Terry Candelaro? Okay. I am going to write Terry Candelaro as a backup on the horse print. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you. So yeah, so on some things, um, yes, I will just put that on there, and I will be in touch with you, Terry, if I need to. No, that's quite all right. Next up, I have a piece of jewelry, and this is just on a simple chain, but it is a heart. And with Valentine's Day coming up, this is a nice fitting little piece. And it has all of these beautiful little colored rhinestones in it. And I did not see any kind of a mark as to who made it on the back. So it's just a nice, simple little piece. And this is $8 and it's number 24. And I see Belinda Carroll for number 24. Thank you. And we'll do a ring next because it kind of fits in with Valentine's Day too, because it is pink. And this ring is adjustable. It's not a fancy ring, so you can adjust it down there to whatever size you need. But it is this very pretty pink flower. And you can see that it is, I will say, this is cut in a way, but it has a lot of facets to it. And it picks up the light and it looks very pretty and sparkly as I move it around. And then it's got the pretty little rhinestone in the middle there. And again, you can make this kind of any size that you want to. You can see how pretty that is on. And this is $7 And it's number 23. And I see Erin at the Collection Vintage. Thank you. Woo. So next up, I am going to show this really beautiful Martini set that I have. So I have the decanter here, and I'm going to get in real close so you can see that this is like a silver band, and then it has this blue and silver design all through it, and then another silver band at the top, and then it's got this beautiful pour, and it has very mid-century modern lines on it. And at the bottom, where does it say it? Somewhere here. Now, oh, there it is. I keep having a hard time trying to find that. It does say, was it Culver Limited? And then I have, that are trying to escape over here, I have 6 glasses. So here are the first 3. Now it does look like the glasses were used much more than the decanter was. So yes, so this is like the pitcher or a decanter, and then these are 3 of the glasses, and then I have 3 more glasses. So there's 6 glasses total, and then there is this beautiful um, decanter, pitcher, whatever you want to call it. It's what holds all the beverage in there so that you can then pour it out. Now, one of the glasses, I can't remember which one. Is it that one? Maybe it's that one. But one of them does have a little bit of a flea bite on the outside rim. And these are a little more used. So there's a little less silver on the glasses themselves. So there are 3, and then there, and then here are the other 3. And so each one then sits nicely inside the other one. There's that and that. And then here again is the decanter. And the 6 glasses. And yes, my store, I will say, like, I know that a lot of you watch the Crazy Lamp Lady Jocelyn as I do, and her goodwill is so good about putting everything together, and she'll find these boxes full of sets and everything. Not at my store. No, they don't do that. I was on another aisle and I went, oh, wait, I saw that pattern somewhere. And I had to go through like 3 aisles worth to put the set together. So don't even get me started on my goodwill. But that beautiful set is $28, and it is number 28. And I see Diane McIntosh. Thank you. It's really a beautiful set and it would look great on display. Okay, next up, I have a pair of bells. And this is a dog and a cat bell. And so they hang just like this. And you can see that their little legs are the little clankers. And so they each have like two little sets of legs on there. And the dog has this little bone, and the cat has a fish. And there is the back. And I don't see any marking, but I would imagine that they are probably made in China. And again, they are probably from like the 90s or early 2000s. And this cute little set is $6 and it's number 15. Oh, Melissa, you and Vinny together are just too much. Okay. So I do see JP and I see Lavish Mango also. Yes, I'm sure you did, Melissa. It is hard to resist, right? Next up, I have a item from the Louisville Stoneware. And for all of the Blue Bow geese lovers, I have a spoon rest. And this is, let's see, Louisville Stoneware, and this is the Gaggle of Geese collection. And we've got the Blue Bow geese right there, or one of them. I guess one of them is only allowed to wear the blue bow. The other ones are not wearing blue bows, but this does have a nice blue trim on it. And it's a really well-made, heavy-duty spoon rest. As of course, with all Louisville stoneware, it is very well made. And this measures about 8.5 inches long. And this is $10 and it's number 10. And next up, I have a vintage handbag. There is no tag inside this handbag. However, if you've been around a bit to have seen nice vintage clasps, you can see that this is a gorgeous clasp on this. Oh, there you go. That's it. That was the top goose. Exactly. I like that. So you could see that we have this really neat design on top that the handle um, hooks into. And then, I mean, it's just all, in this case, this one is just really all about the clasp. That is just a gorgeous clasp. And the inside is very beautifully lined. And it even comes all the way out so you can clean it and check it. And there is, it is in perfect condition. It is just gorgeous. And it has one little pocket right there. I wish it had a tag on it to be able to give it a little more of an idea of the date, but I just really love that clasp. And then this is a kind of a darker ivory color, not quite as dark as the gloves were, if that gives you any indication of the color. And this handbag is $12, and it is number 6. And I see pickled tink for number 6. And I'm learning your name is Susan. Thank you. I've been trying to make a conscious effort to try to get in um, people's names that they want to be called by and everything like that. Oh, Nanette, you didn't get an alert. That darn YouTube. I'm telling you. They are really having some can you send it to I can if you give me her information. I actually do not have her contact information, but I can do that for you. Next up, I am going to do a tablecloth. And this tablecloth is a rectangle shape. And it is, oh, I wrote it down. Let me find it. It is 82 inches by 63 inches. So it is a nice sized rectangle. This does appear, and I'm going to say it does appear to be handmade. So this is the main design of it. It is this really beautiful yellow, oops, this side, yellow and brown floral design. And it has this beautiful yellow edge to it. I'm going to open it up a little more. Now, it is not 100% perfect, and I worked on, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I worked on removing this stain, which did mostly come out. You can just see a little discoloration right here. However, I did not notice at the time because it blended in so well that there was another little stain right here above the flower. And it is really hard to see because it looks almost like the flower, but you can see there is a stain right here that I did not, I didn't see it, so I didn't treat it. But this stain ended up wherever it is, which is now really hard to see because it did, let's see, it's right there. It mostly came out, but it's not 100%, as does happen with tablecloths and things. But what I wanted to show, oops, let me get this open here, is at the back. Now this is an applique. However, you can see that there is a bunch of hand stitching throughout the design to go with the applique that is all around here. And then it has the beautiful yellow trim. And the seams and everything, it just has a more homemade, let me see if I can get this in here, a homemade feel to it, because of the seam work. And so along the edge here, we've got the flowers, and then the flowers up to the other edge. And then in the middle, let's see here. And so it has a nice, the part that would fit around the table and then the part that hangs over has its own ring of flowers around it. And then the top part also has the band of flowers around it. So it is a lovely design. And again, this is a total of 82 by 63 inches for this. And hello, Katie. Thanks for popping in. And this is $25, and it's number 18. And I'm going to try to try to see if I can fold this back again. It's $25, number 18, for the tablecloth. Yeah, exactly. You know, and seeing that the stain almost matches the design of that, it kind of fits in really well, which you don't usually see, that the stain matches the design of the tablecloth either. Let's see. Oh, we'll do another piece here. This one is fun. So this is a pillow, and this is a really puffy pillow. So each of these little squares around is filled to be puffy. And it's not only puffy on one side, but puffy on both sides. And the design on the inside here is this really cute, kind of a Holly Hobby type little girl. And we've got her feeding her little dolly. And here, what is she doing? Some gardening, baking, I can't quite tell. Here she's got her cat. And here she's at the beach. And what is she doing there? Oh, she's hugging her doll there. And it's the same pattern that is on this side too. Oh no, she's gardening here. So I guess they are a little different. And she's watering the flowers there. So a couple of them are different, a couple of them are the same. Um, Bridget, I would appreciate it if you could send me an email if you do plan on purchasing anything. So yeah, so this is really some really fun like gingham checks, and it's just a really nice big fluffy pillow. And this is $12, and it's number 41. So yes, this would be for a good for a person, or yes, good for a pampered pet. And I see Kathy Morrison for number 41. Oops. Thank you. So next up, I have a set of 4 hinge boxes. I'm just grabbing them now. Now, these are very elaborate hinge boxes. So here is the first one, and this is the bee themed one. And on the inside here, oops, these are hard to get open, but each one does have a little bit on the inside. And so here we have a beehive to go with the beehive design. And these are from 2002. So there's that one. The next one has chickens. And it has a little birdhouse inside. And then here is the back of it. So these are not your average hinged boxes. These are really, like this one is about 4.5 inches tall. So they've got some good size to them. The next design is this cute little well with the little ducks swimming in it. And then it has the little watering can in there. And then the last one has the little house in it also. And this one has all kinds of gardening things going on in there. And so ideally, I would like to sell these as a set. However, if no one wants to buy all of them, I can sell them individually if someone is more interested that way. So altogether for all 4 of them, it would be $28, and they're number 17, which then, can I do that kind of math in my head this late at night? Uh, I tried to think 7, um, how that all works out. But thank you, Jewel T. Then I don't have to try to do math in my head. So you are saving me. Thank you, Jewel T. Anything to save from doing math in my head is a good thing. And good night, Kathy. Thank you so much for being here. So next, let's do this. So this is a West German bell, and this is lead crystal, and it has this big sticker on it, but the design is very lovely that is on here. And it has a huge handle also, and we'll ring it. So I am rechecking what, Teresa? Jen Bootsy was, oh, Jen Bootsy was first? Okay, I am sorry, I did miss that. Oh, yep. You know why? Because sometimes this darn screen jumps. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. I am changing that. Sorry, I am very sorry, Jewel T. But yes, I did see that Jen Bootsy was first. And it's okay. Jewel T can have them. Okay. Okay, Jen. I am making a note of that. Thank you. Oh, so I was ringing this to get, there we go. It has a beautiful tone. Okay, I am writing both of your names down for that, and then we will figure it out. So thank you both, Jen and Jewel T. So this beautiful West German lead crystal, and again, here is the sticker on it that says made in Western Germany. And this is $10 and it's number 31. Yeah, it's a really nice bell. It's very sturdy. It's kind of a shame people don't need to use bells for anything because that would be a great one to use. Oh, goodness. So next up, I have a pair of wooden napkin rings. And what is neat about these is that they still have their tags on them. And since we were talking about Germany, these have a tag for Kaufhof, which is what I'm guessing is like the Macy's version in Germany. And so this is, they still have, well, at least three of them still have their tags on them. So they were purchased in Germany in the department store. And it doesn't look like they were ever really used, but they are this really nice light wood. Yes, it is. Yeah, because I wasn't sure what kind of a store it was, so I did do a quick check. And so yeah, I would say that this was probably 55 marks is what they would have paid for them. There are four of them in here. So yeah, so three of them still have the tags on them. So they were never used, but they are really nice light wood, pretty grain on them. And they are $8, number 50. Yeah, it sounds like this store has a cold. Exactly. And I have Debbie for number 50. Thank you. So next up, I have this little, it's like a little toy, but it makes sound and it moves around. Now, I don't quite know how many there were four. Is that if you're asking me, there were four napkin rings in there, if that's what you're asking, Debbie. So this little cat toy has this ring around his neck, and then he has another little ring. Anything you showed that you sold that will not be? Yes, actually, there are quite a few things. If there's something specific that you are looking for, let me know and I can tell you if it is in the sale. That's probably an easier way than for me trying to remember what it was. So I'm going to push this button and I want you to turn down the volume if you think you have an animal that is going to react to this, because every time I play this, my cats don't really like the sound that the cat makes. So I just want to let everybody know to turn down their volume for a minute, and then I'll give you the thumbs up when it's done. But then you can see kind of what he does. So I'm going to push the button now. You see, and my two cats that are sitting over there poking their head up, looking around, going, "What was that?" So I'm not quite sure what the purpose of this other ring is. I don't remember. But the legs spin around and he kind of wobbles around a bit. And he is really cute. And the sound, yeah, there's just something about the sound that the cats don't like. So this cute little guy is just $3 and he's number 32. And he is really cute otherwise. Yeah, he kind of is. It's like he kind of wobbles around a little bit and you could use him as like a little ring toss game. And I see the aging beginner for that fun little toy. Thank you. Okay, next I'm going to do this set of four cars. Um, and so here is the first one. Now these cars are, let me see, I'm going to need the bottom here to read this. 1987 Franklin Mint, and the hood pops up, the doors open. They are all finished, all on the inside, just as they would be finished. And then here is the other side. And so again, the hood, oops, can I get the hood to pop up? Well, I don't know how I did it now. Oh, there it goes. And so it's got the compartment in there. Am I sure about who won the cat toy? Let me double check. The first person I see is the aging beginner, and I see Wendy Melton as second on my end. So I am sorry, Wendy. Sometimes the way that it looks, you always look first on yours. I know it's a very cruel way that YouTube does that. So here is the back, and then here is the bottom. So that's car number 1. Car number 2 does unfortunately have a little chip out, but then it has also the engine and all of the seats and the compartments and everything on there. And then the doors do open on that also. There is the bottom. Yeah, I really wish YouTube would figure out a way of oh gosh, fixing that part of it. It's wrong that it would look that way. So let's see, Charnel, I was looking for that cat toy and for 2 pieces of glass. Um, I do have, let's see. Well, the one was the fish platter that did sell, and then I do have a ceramic fish. It's like a really big wall hook. So yeah, so then we have, now this is an aqua, in case my lighting is making it look a little different. On mine, when I look at there, it looks like, oh, the fish jewelry. The fish jewelry did sell. So yes, that piece is gone. The doors open and there is the inside. And oh yeah, I was saying that on my end, I'm looking at this and it looks light blue. And I just want to make sure that you are seeing this as like an aqua blue. And then I'm trying to open the hood. Now, how is that going to? Well, I know the hood opens. I just cannot get it to open. And then the convertible top. And then the last one, here is the last one. And let's see if I can get this to open. Oh, there we go. So that opens. And again, the doors open. And so for this set of 4, which again, I'm going to sell as a set, it is $28 and it's number 29. Yes, this is like a sage green for this one. That is correct. The lighting is working on that one. And I'm just checking in on the chat. Okay. And so I have, this is a Monet pin, and it is a seahorse. And then there is a little seahorse down on the bottom. And you can see that they used these really pretty um, little colored stones here of pink and blue, of lighter blue. And then here is the back. And then this is down here where it says Monet. It is not that easy to read. And the silver does have a little bit of wear on the top here. So I just want to point out just to make sure that you're aware that there is like a little bit of wear on there. And so Teresa wants to do an offer on this. We can do that. And so this one is going to, let me get down here. So if anyone is interested, I am going to start this at $8 for this really pretty pin. And so the eyes are pink on this one. And then it has blue and pink rhinestones on down. And then the little seahorse down here also has a pink eye. And then it measures, oops, where did my ruler go? Let's see. Altogether, it measures about 2 3/4 inches. So it's about this long, or if I put it up, it looks like about the length of my ear, if that helps at all. And then again, here is the back of it. And so you could actually even run a chain through here, attach this part, run a chain through, and even wear that as a pendant if you wanted to. That could work out very nicely also. And so I see Teresa at 15 for that. And so that looks like where we are at. Okay. And so we are sold at Teresa at 17. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I really liked the pastel colors that they used on there. Really makes it pretty. Okay, so up next, we'll keep the fish thing going. And this is a ceramic piece. And this is a fish hook, like literally a fish hook. So here is the back, and it is signed by the artist. Let me get that in the light so you can see. And this is unfinished. There is no gloss on here, or no glaze on this part. And you can see it has the 2 holes on there. And then when you come around the bottom for the tail, this is very nicely glazed. And then here are the 2 holes and the 2 screws that come with it. And it is this really cute little fish. Yes, I think this would be a great towel rack, definitely. And so it is about 8.5 inches tall that way. And then wide, the opening is almost 3 inches. So this is about 3 inches here. So yes, it would be really cute to put a towel there, um, or anything else that you can find that can fit there, or just use it as a hook for hanging things. But it's really cute, and it's really, again, those really nice colors. And this is $20, and it's number 42. And you can see it's really nice and thick. This is very well made. And it would really hold up to any kind of weight that you put on there. It would hold up very well on that. And next up, I have a pitcher, and this is that really smooth satin finish, like the really, really smooth finish. The one that, well, you just don't find that enough, I don't think, with these pieces when they have that really, really smoothness to them. And we've got these beautiful pear and apple and blue flowers. I'm going to say they kind of look like morning glory type flowers. Now, this is by Claire Burke. And this picture measures about 6 inches tall. And the body is about 4.5 inches wide. And here is the inside. And so this would be a really cute vase, not only a picture, but would be great for a vase. Definitely more with those colors for sure for that style. And goodbye, Wendy. Thank you so much for being here. And this picture is $9 and it's number 51. It's got the nice blue band around the bottom. And again, that's about, what, 6 inches tall. And it's that nice, smooth satin finish. And I see Jewel T for number 51. Thank you. Next up, I have a tin, which I don't find many tins, and so this was kind of fun. Now, this is a Chesterfield, which I'm thinking was like a cigar tin, and it does have age to it. But what's interesting is when I was looking at these online, because I really didn't know anything about this, this was made in California. So most of these tins were from Virginia, which makes a whole lot of sense. I'm trying not to get that glare in there. That most of these are from Virginia, but this one happens to be, and I'm pointing right at here, these big letters, that it's from the District of California. So that made it just a little more unique, a little more West Coast, because most of them, for obvious reasons, are from Virginia. So it was really interesting to find one that was for California. And so here's some information on the inside. And I don't remember about the necklace. I don't remember the price that I had on that. I'm sorry. I've had too many prices and too many things going on today for me to have that kind of recall. I do apologize. So this great little tin, oh, and it measures, let me get this out. It measures about 5 3/4 inches. No, it does actually say California. And it's 4.5 inches. So 5 3/4 inches, 4.5 inches. I will show it again and make sure I'm getting it right. So right here, you can see, if you can see, I'm getting it in as close as I can, that it does say California on there. And this is $8, and it's number 14. And let's see, I see Rachel Hay for that. Thank you. And next up, I have a really fun made in Japan set. Oh, you grew up on Chesterfield. That's fun. Yeah, that is great. So I have two of these trays. Well, let me start with the trays. So I have two of them. One, let's see, you can see them side by side here. Now, this one is a little darker. This one, the transfer, because this is transfer, is not quite as vibrant. Now, interestingly, this one is made in occupied Japan. This one is just made in Japan. So it's very interesting that the occupied Japan is a little darker than the other one. I found that kind of interesting. And then I have the cute little jar that goes with the set. So I thought that made a really fun little set. And this jar, again, does have the same image on it all the way around. And it has it on the little handles. And oops, let me put this down. And even on the very top of the lid. Now, this little jar is only up to the very top. That's 3 inches. So it's 3 inches tall. And from handle to handle, well, that's about 3 inches also. So it is quite a small little jar, but it is very nicely detailed and in very nice condition. And I'll show the image all around on this one. And then this one also says made in Japan. I'll do it right side up there. And then the 2 plates, again, very nicely detailed and in very good condition. And for this set, so 2 trays and the jar, they are $10, and it's number 38. Oh, that is the question, isn't it? Red vines or Twizzlers? Yeah, there is a really big difference between them. And I see Perfecting Pearls, and you are Julia. Am I correct? I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember all of that. So Perfecting Pearls, I see you first. So thank you. Let's do this. Okay, I have a cat set. Julia. Okay, great. That is a beautiful collection to have, Julia. My cat's back there doing, I don't know what, but making a very strange sound. So I have got these 3 amazing cats. Now, these cats are not marked for where they are from, but I have a hard time believing these are not Japanese cats. Look at that face. Isn't that fantastic? And this, I was trying to see if that was a chip or not. I don't think so. I think it is a, let me double check. Yeah, it just looks to be that the glaze just didn't get on that ear. But there is the first cat. This is the large cat. And the cat is just gorgeous. But I have a feeling that this would be like have a Japan sticker or something on the bottom. That's what I'm thinking. So the first and the biggest cat is, well, thank you, Irene. We are about at 2 3/4 inches tall. So you can see pretty small. So that's the big one. Now, the next one, this guy is walking, and here he is with his great face. And again, I think that is, let me double check though. Let me double check. Yeah, that's just glaze and some crazing. As you can see, he's got some crazing on him. And there he is, even with his little tail. And then the little one is like very playful. And so there is the little one all around. So this is a wonderful little set. So you can see the size difference between the second one and the first one. And then here is like the mama cat and the two little kittens. And so this fabulous set is, yes, I think that they are very, they're going to be in trouble before the end of the night. That's for sure. This is 15. Oh, you think I should offer? I can offer on these. I didn't really see anybody who seemed overly interested, but I can do that. We can have a start. I'll have a start price on that. Um, Let me type that in. Okay. Uh, get my hands on the right keys here. So I will go ahead and I will start them at 12. So we will start at 12 for the set of 3. And if anyone is interested, now again, this one is about 2 3/4 inches tall, and the little one is about an inch tall. So he's just up to his ear, he is just about an inch. And then he is about, well, he's almost 2 inches long. And then here is this little guy again. And this little guy. And then the mom. They've just got really great expressive faces on them. And nice use of pink. And then there's the little one. And speaking of cats, yes, hello there. What are you looking for, Gracie? Are you looking for some food? Hmm? Are you? I brought over some temptation treats so that I can give them out. I know, because you're going to be looking for some. Aren't you? There you go. Okay, there you go. Can you turn around? All right. Okay, so it looks like, let me find my number. Okay, so it does look like we are at Rebecca. Let me double check that. Oh, you guys are now making me really hungry with all the snack talk. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are at Rebecca for 25. Thank you, Rebecca. And what did I do there? Yes, Temptations. I don't even want to know what they put in them to make cats go so crazy for them. Oh, Rose, you had the first 25. Okay, let me check. I am sorry. Let me double check. Yes, you did. You did have the first 25. Uh, thank you, Rose, for pointing that out. Okay, I do have you, Rose. Thank you. And next up, let's do a planter. Now, this is not, I don't think, a vintage planter at all. However, I really did like the little frog and the little koi fish on here. And I really like these planters that are nice and chunky, that have lots of the graphics on them, but they're not skimpy with the ceramics. They're nice and like a Magelica style. So they've got that nice texture to them. And this one is really, I just love this fish on here. He is so cute. And then the little frog sitting there. And he's even got a little open mouth, like he's taking a breath of air while he's out. And this cute little planter is about 2.5 inches tall by maybe 3 inches wide. And this is $7 and it's number 37. And I see Debbie, number 37. Thank you. So next up, I have this really interesting sugar and creamer set. And oh, let me do it this way. There we go. So this side has 3 flowers on it, and this side just has the 2 flowers on it. And this is, let me get this, yeah, Norcrest. Norcrest fine china, hand painted, and both of them are marked the same. And I just love the shape of these like little rectangles. And you can see that they are in beautiful condition. The gold is just vibrant on these. And then there's the bottom, and you can see they have the little feet on the bottom. And they are that really nice and thin bone china. And that has a beautiful handle on it. And these are, you can see they're not big. They're fairly small. And they are about 2.5 inches long by about 1.5 inches tall. So 2.5 inches long by 1.5 inches tall. And this lovely set is $12 and it's number 49. You know, that's a good question. They could be like Texas bluebonnets. It's hard to know what inspires some of the paintings that you find on made in Japan items. Like, what is the inspiration behind that? And so I have JP and then Cheryl, I'm going to write your name down also. Oh, thank you. Next up, I have some button covers. And so these are little ceramic pieces that go on top of your buttons. So if you're wearing a shirt or a jacket, this pops out. There we go, pops up. So this pops up, and you put your button in here, and then pop that down, and then this sits on top of your button. So this is like a farm themed pack. So here is a cow, and then we have the tractor. We have a barn, and we have a little pig. So we've got the pig and the cow, the tractor, and the barn. So these would look great on a jacket or on a shirt, especially like a flannel shirt. Those would look really cute, and there is 4 of them. Yes, with the green color, you instantly think of John Deere, don't you? And so this set is $8 and it's number 52. So I have another cream and sugar set, and This one, you know, JP, I don't know exactly when invoices will be mailed. Possibly tomorrow, possibly the next day. So here is a creamer and sugar set that comes with the tray. So this pattern, this is a federal glass pattern that is buttons and cane. I had to, Jeffrey had this pattern on his sale, and he was like drawing a blank to it, and I was like, oh, I have that pattern too, darn it, what is it called? And I couldn't think of it either to help try to project through the internet what the name was. But this is buttons and cane. So here is the beautiful tray that it comes on, and you can see that has a nice lip for holding everything. And then here is the creamer in that same pattern. And it's a really nice big sized creamer. And I'll put that down. And then we have the lidded sugar. And all of these are in beautiful condition. And then I'll show the whole set as it sits on the beautiful tray, just like that. That's a very nice set. And this set is $10 and it's number 61. So it's a beautiful set, $10, number 61. And I have Cheryl for that one. Thank you. Move that. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Yes, that one in particular, you don't usually see the under tray with it, so that is really, really nice. And yes, to have the lid to the sugar bowl, that is really nice also. And oh no, Katie's being plagued by autocorrect again. Oh no. Oh, so here is a little wood plaque. So it's just a nice small little wood plaque. And it says cat lover. And it's this really cute black cat with a little white face. And this little plaque is just $2 and it's number 3. Oh, you're a cat lover. You don't want the world to know. That's okay. We won't tell anyone, Gina. And I have less than $10 for that one. Thank you. So I have a nice piece of made in India brass. And this is a hanging, like a hanging candle sconce. And it is this really nice shell pattern, or it kind of reminds me of like the back of a peacock feather also, you know, the way that the tail kind of plumes out. And it's got the nice spot here for a candle. Now I just have the one, so it is just this one really nice kind of boho accent piece. And on the back, here is the hook for hanging. And it does have a little sticker back here that says Made in India. And hello, Maria. Thank you for joining us. And if you guys are not subscribed to Maria, California Thrifter, you definitely should be, and catching her sales on Saturday mornings. She had an absolutely beautiful, like a trinket box that was a like a ceramic woman. It was stunning, absolutely stunning. That was a great find, Maria. So definitely check her out. And on my channel, I have in my channel links, I have a whole bunch of all of these great channels that, you know, when I'm done, or if you can go over to it during the sale, check out all of those great people and subscribe to them. And I do have a link to Maria's channel on there, along with Katie's channel, Vintage and Vinyl, and a few other really, really great channels. So definitely check that out. And Pamela Blanchard, I have her there too, because everybody should be subscribed to Pamela Blanchard. This is about 8 inches tall and about 6¼ inches wide. So this is a nice size. And hello there, I've got Faye trying to come over through everything. Ugh. It's like Binks around here now. Oh no. This is $9 and it's number 43. Hello, Faye. What kind of trouble are you looking to get into tonight? She's probably heard the temptation treats and came over to see what was going on because she likes those too. Well, here, let's get you some, and then you'll stay out of trouble, right? Right here, I'm going to put them right here. So I do apologize, guys. I'm taking a little temptation treats break. There. That'll give Faye something to do so that she won't get into trouble. So next up, I have another painted made in Japan piece. And I thought this was just, again, beautiful for everybody who is looking to do a little pre-spring decorating. And so we have this beautiful yellow with the blue flowers, and then it has these little like purple flowers coming out each side here. Oh, well, thank you, Kelly. Don't like to distract too much, you know, from what I'm trying to do, but yeah, you got to take a break every once in a while so that they'll stay out of trouble. So this is Miyito China, hand painted, made in Japan, and this beautiful dish from handle to handle is about 7 inches long and just over 3 inches wide. And again, really nice for that springtime into Easter, getting those Easter colors going. And this is $8 and it's number 11. And Kelly, you say, I'm sorry, I can't even count how many times. We can't even do a drinking game with the number of times you apologize. So I get to say it once. Oh my gosh, you're so polite. You are so sweet and so polite. Oh my goodness. So I have, this is a leaded crystal. This is Bohemia. So this is Czech Republic. Leaded crystal, and this is a beautiful vase. And again, I love clear glass and clear crystal because of the way that the light shines through it. And this one had like a really fun kind of art deco kind of inspired design, I think, where it's got these little bits down here trying to create kind of like a solid line up, and then it bursts into um, this pattern here, and then the top has a little bit of a flute to it, but just kind of reminds me of a little bit of like a deco type style. And then it's got the nice starburst on the bottom. And this is $9 and it's number 35. And I see Jen Bootsy for number 35. Thank you. I was just reading Katie's comment about how Louie follows her like Velcro. That is so cute. It's cute until I'm sure she gets right under your feet. So I'm going to do this really fun pin. So this one has a lot of different colors. Oh, let's see. It goes this way. A lot of different colors going on with it. So we've got this beautiful orange, and then the sides, we've got the two yellow, and then the two kind of like tiger eye trying to look. And then we've got like the yellow into the orange, into the kind of greenish, into the aqua color. It's just a lot of colors going on this one. And this is quite large for a pin. It's about 2¼ inches. So it's got some real good size to it. And again, I'll show you here just how big it is. So you can see it from a distance. Um, and then here is the back. Now I do not see a signature on here, but it does have a nice clasp on it. And it was put together nice, but it's very pretty the way it really picks up the light from the way that these are cut. And so this great pin is $14 and it's number 54. And Mr. L. Page, okay, number 54. Thank you. And let's see. Oh, let's do this. I have probably one of the biggest doilies, and I'll say that in quotes marks because I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to consider this. Yes, it is very boho, that pin. I'm going to consider this a doily, but this has about every color that you can think of, and it's really big. So here is the doily. And again, I use that term loosely. It's shaped like a doily, but oh my gosh, this is so big. But look at every color that is in this thing. Isn't that just fabulous? And they use some really nice stitches on here to create this. And they put a lot of work into doing all of these colors. Oh my gosh. And again, it's just I can't think of too many colors that they left out. And it is, let's see here, 12 to there, and then I think another 12. So yeah, it's about 25 inches. So isn't that something? It is just massive. But again, great colors for spring. It would fit into anybody's really great Easter decor or anything like that. Oh, I didn't know Thrift U was doing something. Well, this is my spot. So I'm always here now on Saturday nights. So this is $7 and it's number 45. Oh, well, it's nice of you to join us, Nancy. It's great having you here. And so I see Bridget Bunny first. So thank you for that. And let's see. Okay. So this is a really neat set. Now, this again is like a handmade set. And yay, yes, thank you and welcome. So this is a beautiful tray. So it's not a serving tray. And then we have the dish for you to put whatever kind of dip or sauce or oil or anything that you want in there. And the bottom is nice and unglazed. So again, it won't slide around on a surface. And you can see that's a really nice dish, but it's not perfectly round. This is an irregular shape, which I really like. I like the fact that it's not perfectly round. And then we have this beautiful tray, and this tray is like it has a little bonus on the back because it has all of these leaves um, put into the back to create that beautiful image. And then this is signed by, oh, I think it's Nancy Mout, Maut, I think is what it says. And so look at those lovely leaves that are pressed into the back. And then we have this amazing glaze on here. Now I'm going to measure this. Um, yeah, it is in person. This is just it's like a purpley blue. There are some sparkles. Let me see if I can get it to where you can see, like right in here, there it sparkles a bit. It's really beautiful. And it is almost 12 inches long. So this is a really, really nice, I mean, you could serve anything on here. And then you have this beautiful cup that goes with it. And so for this outstanding set, this is $18 and it's number 62. Yeah, that would be great. It would be great for sushi. It would be great for like bread and olive oil. Um, anything with any kind of a dipping sauce. Yeah, it could even be a bathroom set. That's true, book. Very, very good. Jewel T, I have you for number 62. Thank you. Okay. So who remembers this type of a design? Because, oops, I sure do. Get my tag off of there. I remember these pieces of fabric that come like they are quilted. Now, this one does actually have, you can see some quilting stitches in it. So they did take the time to do some quilting stitches. But yeah, there are four of these fantastic placemats. Three, and then there is number four. They are in very good condition, although they have been laundered. There is some fading on there. They have been laundered, but these don't have to be used just as placemats. They can definitely be used in all kinds of other things and even crafting with them. And now here is the back. Now, for some reason, this one is a lighter blue than the others. The others are a little bit darker blue, although it's a little hard to tell on there. Yeah, one of them is just a little bit lighter than the other one. But I thought this was a really fun set. Again, anytime I can think of things that people can use kind of outside of what their original purpose was, because I know a lot of people are doing other kinds of crafts and even junk journaling and things and looking for things to use that are a little outside the norm. And so when I find things like that, I definitely pick them up because I know people use these kinds of things for other than just their original intent. And so for this set of four, they are $7 and number 19. Yeah, this isn't the kind of style that's going to go into many decors. I mean, it definitely could, but again, it's like when I see something like this, I see kind of outside what it's normally used for and think of other things that people can use this type of fabric for. Yeah, even pillows, sure. Let's see, I'll put that there. And then I've got a really fun little retro set. Speaking of kitchens, I'm sure this one was probably intended to be a kitchen set. So we've got this butterflies and daisies. How about that? So there is no marking on the back. There isn't even like a little hobbyist marking on the back. So, but I have a feeling that this kind of has like a hobbyist kind of vibe to it. But I love the daisies, love the butterflies. Yes, love the boho look on this. Reminds me of my childhood. But I'm sure this was originally supposed to be your kitchen ashtray and your spoon rest. But don't have a lot of people these days that need a kitchen ashtray. But again, this can be used for so many different things. And then you've got this great spoon rest, which actually has three compartments. It's hard to tell, but there's an indent here, an indent here, and an indent down here. And I'll show the back. Oh, Vinny, if only you were around for the 70s when people had ashtrays in every room of the house. So you can see here that it does have the three indents on it. And then the back of this one, just, I don't know quite what those two holes were for. Um, Oh yeah, people had ashtrays in every room, and the bathroom, and there were just ashtrays everywhere. That's right. Oh my goodness. Those were the days. So this is a really nice set. And let's see. So the ashtray is almost 8 inches across. So this is a really, really nice catch-all kind of tray. And oh yeah, and then they would just leave cigarettes going all throughout the house. Even if they weren't in that room anymore, they would light a cigarette, stick it down, and then go in another room and just leave the cigarette going because cigarettes cost like nothing back in the 70s. So this set is $13 and it's number 36. Yeah, it was a very, very different time. 35 cents. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't remember. I really don't. I don't have any memory of how much they were back in my childhood. I never thought about it. Never thought about how much they could be. But yeah, it's like everybody in my family smoked. So, so yeah, I was around it throughout my entire childhood. I have this really pretty red glass creamer, and I did look to see um, if there was any fading at all on it. Um, any spots to try to figure out if this was flashed on or if it was really red glass, and I don't see anywhere. So to me, this looks more like actual red glass and not flashed on because I would think that there would be some kind of a wear spot or something if it was flashed on by now. But I really liked how this was squared off, that it wasn't round. It's a really unique shape on the top of this being so square. And then the bottom is nice and square also. So you usually see so many of these where it's nice and everything's round. But I like that. And then the handle has a nice detail to it also. So this is just a really great accent piece to add to decor with the red, and of course with Valentine's Day coming up, it doesn't hurt to have another great piece of red to add to a display. And this is $8, and it's number 20. Well, I'll tell you a little story. Back when I was in the fifth grade, and Irene Bink, I have you for number 20. Thank you. I'll put that over here. Back when I was in the fifth grade, which would have been 1975 to 76, I don't think they could get away with it now, but I remember they brought in a lung from an autopsy of somebody who was a smoker. Well, I think they brought in two. I think they showed the healthy lung and the person and the lung of the smoker, and they actually showed us the lungs and said, "Don't smoke." Because even back in 1975, they were trying to make sure people weren't smoking because they knew the health problems. Um, and I remember going home and telling my mom, "Stop smoking." Didn't work. But I don't think you could get away with that now, bringing a lung to school, telling kids to stop smoking. Oh my gosh. But it worked on me. I really never had any desire to smoke. Yeah, that's my mom popping in saying, "Yes, I did," and no, it didn't work. Oh, goodness. So this is an interesting little pin. Um, because I thought originally that this was like a metal, but it's not. It's a really lightweight, um, I don't know what kind of metal this is. Um, this is definitely a modern piece because metal wouldn't have been used this way in any vintage form. I'm thinking this is definitely from the 2000s because this is a really, really thin metal. But I did like the structure of this pin. I thought it was a really neat design to have these kind of little bursts coming down. And then, yeah, you've got the little flower with the I'm going to say with the metal that's used here. This is a faux pearl. And then it's got the little clasp, not really even a clasp, it just kind of hooks in there on the side. But it's just a very odd little metal, oops, that way, that is used. It's almost like you can bend this really easily. But it was a really pretty design, and it is, just about that big, which is like what, about 2 and it's about 3 inches. Um, it could be, but it's it's an odd metal. I'll try to get in there and get it flashing in a bunch of different directions, but it just has that, ornaments, those ones that are kind of like 3D, they're just like silhouettes, and thank you, Sam. It probably is, but it reminds me of like the metal used in those ornaments that are just like it's just the little like square shape, and then you can make them like 3D. I know I'm describing that horribly, but I did like the shape of this. I thought it was really pretty, and I thought it was oops, I liked how glossy it was. But this is just $7, and it's number 55. And Belinda, I have you for number 55. Thank you. Well, Katie, I really don't think you were missing anything by not having candy cigarettes. I mean, candy cigarettes back in my day were like eating chalk. So you were probably better off not having that because they really weren't very good. Let's see. Next up, yeah, they did. That's a good way of phrasing it, Nancy. Yeah, they were really bad. Oh, so here's a little perfume bottle that is hand painted. And by little, I mean that this is about 1 3/4 inches, and it's just a little over an inch tall. So you can see this is a very little bottle. And I'm going to need this to make sure I am reading the bottom correctly. It says hand decorated in the United States And then it is, I think it's Liette International is what it says down there. And this is a very nice porcelain. And this part still does work. The atomizer does still work. So you definitely could use that as a perfume bottle. And then the flowers have a nice little gold trim around them. And there's nothing on the little sides. And good night, Tiger. Thank you so much for popping in. And this is $10 and it's number 48. And I see a pickled tink for that one. Thank you. Next up, I have another pair of vintage gloves. Now, these are leather gloves. They are black leather gloves. And you can see that they have this cutout design on them. And this cutout design, every single one of these is stitched around. So they did this cutout design, and then every hole in here is stitched around. And I mean every single one is stitched. This is a beautiful vintage glove, and then it has this nice little scallop edge on it. And I will, let me get this. Let's see. There is that one, this one, let's see. Maybe this is the one that does not say what size it is. I'm turning them inside out here, and I don't see a tag on here. And I'm trying to look on the inside here. See, yeah, I remember the one pair had one, and this one I don't think had one. But I was going to put my hand in there a bit so you could see how beautiful that design is, and that they would fit all the way up. Now, because the others, the ones that I have seen, and they all came in the same lot. So they were either 7.5 or 7. So I would imagine that these are either 7.5 or 7 because they all came together, and all the ones that I have seen are between 7.5 and 7. So again, beautiful design, and that's on each one. And this is very, very, very soft leather, extremely soft and very thin leather. I know it's hard to tell from the designs and everything and through the internet to know, but this is extremely soft, but extremely thin and very well made. And again, this nice pair, which is going to come just about mid-arm, about up to there. So they are a little longer than the kind that we would see today. And this beautiful pair is $20 and it's number 8. Yes, they would be beautiful in a vignette. Mm-hmm. And I see Perfecting Pearls for number 8. Thank you. Yeah, that's a really, really nice pair. And everything in that lot, you can tell that the person that had that was from took very, very good care of her things. And then this is not so vintage, and it needs a little work, but I didn't want to be the one to do the work. I wanted I wanted to show that there was a couple spots that need to be fixed. Now, this is a Jessica McClintock beaded bag. And you can see that the bead pattern is just beautiful on this. Lots of designs going on, and that the beadwork is just lovely. Now, this part is coming undone here, and a couple of the beads may already be missing from here. Um, and then down on the bottom here, let's see, this little spot down here, this is coming a little loose. But other than that, this is really, really in good condition. So it's just those two spots that I saw. Otherwise, it looks like it is in very nice condition. And I'll get the light on there so you can see all of the stitching and all of the beadwork. And again, it's just that one spot on the bottom, and then this one little bit of like the flower. But the rest of it is very good. And it comes with this really pretty chain. And then the inside here, is that where it says? There it says Jessica McClintock. And it's very nice and clean on the inside. And this measures, let's see, I'll measure the bottom of it, which is about 10 inches. And then the top, it's about 8.5 inches. Make sure I get the chain out of there. So very nice. Needs just a little bit of work. But this is $10, and it is number 9. $10, number 9. And I have Melissa for number 9. Thank you. I'm sure you are so handy, you would be able to fix it just like that. So I have another bell, and this one does not say made in Japan on it, but it does have a little number down there. So I'm thinking this is either made in Japan, maybe made in Taiwan, but I really think this is made in Japan, especially from the way that this is painted. It's a very, very nicely painted. And then there is nothing on the back. Nice gold painted handle, and then gold trim around the bottom. And let's see if I can get it to, oops, there we go. Nice ring to it. And again, really pretty with the roses on there. And this is $6, and it's number 30. Yes, very nice. Roses again, little bit of Valentine's Day in there. And then I found this apron. Oh, and Debbie for number 30. Thank you. So I found this apron, and kind of looking at it, I think, well, this could have been some kind of a like project apron, but I really liked the fabric and I liked the pockets, and I'll show you why I liked this. But I will say it does have a name written in it. So it does have that. Now, the this part that goes over the head, this part is sewn on the back, and this part is sewn with Velcro. So it is nice and adjustable. So you do have that benefit of making that. Any idea when, are you asking me when this was made? That I do not know. So if you're asking me, I don't know. Um, we've got the little applique here, and then it has a zipper here, but there's really no reason for the zipper because it unfortunately is not a pocket. Then we have these two little ribbons that hang down, and we have three really nice pockets. Now, in the pockets, this one has a like a hot pad sewn in and attached. The middle pocket has attached a measuring cup and a measuring spoon. And the third pocket has like a washcloth attached to it. I thought this was really fun. Might even be really good for I don't know if I would let anybody with dementia do much cooking. I don't know. I almost think maybe it's for like a young cooker, like somebody, or for a young person, somebody learning to cook, something like that, where they would have everything handy already in the little pockets. And then it does have the ties to tie around, but it's a really pretty fabric that they used. And oh, good night, book. Thank you so much for popping in. But it's just a really fun little apron. I like that the neck was adjustable. You don't really see a lot of times that this part of the neck is adjustable when it's this style. So that was a really nice feature. And you can turn these pockets into anything you want, but having a three-pocket apron is really nice also. And so for this, and this is like a thicker, almost like an upholstery type material that's used here. It's much thicker than what you would normally find on an apron, which I really liked. Um, so this is a really nice set, and it's a really good colors. I like that. I like the colors used. They kind of go either contemporary or retro. And this is $15, and it's number 46. Almost, yeah. Yeah, could be for fidgets, like a fidget spinner or something. But yeah, when I saw it, I kind of just thought of like a new somebody new getting into cooking or something like that. And next up, now this is interesting. So this is a Disney piece, but they are stamps for Antigua and I'm not even sure how to pronounce Barbuda. I've heard of Antigua, but I don't know if I've ever actually said what is with Antigua. So these are Disney stamps, and they are golf themed stamps. So I'm going to try to get in here and not have my ring light um, steal the view of this. And so there's a little history of golf in here. And then we have Mickey and Goofy and Daisy and Donald Duck. But these are, yeah, I thought it was Barbados, but that's not how. Well, maybe. Um, let's see. There we go. No glare, and you can kind of see that. But it's really cute with these stamps, and the stamps are like larger than what we have for our postage stamps. So each of these stamps is about an inch and a half by about 2¼ inches. So you can see that they're a little larger than what we would normally find. Yes, that is correct, Melissa. But yeah, I've never really seen anything like this. But I really liked all of the Disney characters playing golf. I thought that was really cute, and it's nicely framed and matted. And but let's see, the print itself is about 4½ inches by about what 6½ inches, and then it looks to be like an 8 by 11 inch or 9 by 11 inch frame. And this is $15, and it's number 4. Yeah, that's what it says there, but I'm still not 100% sure how you pronounce Barbuda. I'm kind of embarrassed to say. I don't know. So Debbie for number 4. Yeah, it's a really fun Disney piece. It's not quite what I'm used to seeing for Disney, so very unique and fun. So I have got another ring, and this one is it's a stretchy ring, so it adjusts to a bunch of different Barbada. Barbada. Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that because I was really getting lost. So it is very helpful having someone around who knows. So thank you, Mark. So here is the ring, and it is this really vibrant blue. Um, Not anything, unfortunately, no sapphires in this one, but still very pretty. And again, it's the stretchy band, so it stretches out. Now, this one, I was going to say, these look a little more aqua blue than light blue on my end. I say they have just a little bit more green in them than what they're coming across as. So in person, these are light green. These are a little more aqua green or aqua blue. And then these are the light blue. And so this is a really pretty ring, and you can see it's a nice statement piece. And this is $7, and it's number 22. Oh, well, I did not know that, Kelly. Wow. Well, we just talk the way I guess we want to talk, whether or not it's correct, right? Oh my goodness. And then I have a bracelet, and this is a stretchy bracelet, and it is a blue stone bracelet. So very nice, and it is the natural stone, and so it slips on. And this is $7, and it's number 21. And I have Rebecca for number 21. Thank you. And next up, I have a beautiful cake plate. And this just screams springtime with these beautiful chrysanthemums on it. This is just a lovely cake plate. It's not even coming across as nice as it is because there is green all the way through the edge. Oh, and good night, Lavish Mango. Thank you so much for popping in. So I can try to move it around a bit and you can see a little bit of the green, but there is a lot more of this very subtle green all the way around it. And then the beautiful chrysanthemums on here. And on the back, it is marked with a name I'm not even going to try to pronounce, and then Germany. And I'll zoom in here. And I did look it up, but I am not able to pronounce what that word is. And so again, this is a beautiful cake plate, and it is a little larger than just your average plate because it does have the handles to make it kind of the style of a cake plate. And this is $10, and it's number 40. And next up, I have this really cute little set. Now I'm going to start with this little plate. And on the back here, it says 1996 Young's Ink. And it has this cute little road and these little daisies on it. And then it comes with these two little plates that match the little field here with the daisies on it. And with that comes two little cups that look like little houses. You can see that they have like the little opening to be cups, but they look like little houses on here so they can sit here. So it's just a very cute little set. You've got the two little houses, the two little plates, and the big plate. Again, very springtime. And this is $5, and it's number 13. So $5, number 13 for the cute little set. Yes, and they are just very little sized. Yes, would be cute in a fairy garden. Absolutely. You can see how small they are. And then I have this beautiful plate. Oh, JP. Okay. I've got you, JP. Thank you. So here is this is a very old plate and a lovely plate. Again, great for like Valentine's Day because it has the roses on it. And I'll get in closer so you can see this beautiful lady that is painted in the middle of this plate and all of the gold around her. Now there is like this little bit of a scratch here and a little bit of a scratch there and there. But again, she is quite old. And here is her marking on the back. She is marked Bavaria. And the flowers, I'll get in close on them. And you can see how pretty the flowers are. Very lightly pink with a little bit of gold on them. And this plate measures about 8 inches. So it's not ultra big. It is a little smaller, but it is very pretty with this dark green in the middle. It really makes her pop out. You can see you're just really instantly drawn to her because of that dark used. And then you can see all the pretty gold, the way the light picks it up. Lots of gold in there. It's a very nice plate. And this is $12, and it's number 57. Oh, this is 8 inches, an 8-inch plate. And I have one last pin. And this is a really pretty swirl design. I'm gonna, oops, that came out. I'm gonna try to get that. Can I get that back in? I think it goes the other way. Let's see. Nope. Oh, there it is. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, well, it does go in there. Anyways, I will show off this beautiful swirl. And again, um, not real on anything in here, but it is a very nice design. And I did not see any marks as to who made this. It's a very nice pin, and it is, let's see, about 1 3/4 inches. So it's going to be about that big on you. And oh, I was gonna see. I was just gonna double check that there, nope, no mark as to who made it. But very nice, very classic design. And this is $10, and it is number 26. $10.26. And then I think, oh, Jewel Tea. Okay. Oops. Thank you. That is a very pretty one. And I think I am at my last item for the night. And then I can always go through items that didn't sell. But I have this really pretty pottery bowl. And this is like a very nicely glazed, and then this part is unglazed. And then we have this nice design in here. And this is a nice thick glaze. You can see that it's a nice rich color, very cobalt blue color, but it's very nice and rich, and it feels very thick on here. It has a great feel for that. And then this really nice design, which again kind of pulls in even modern to mid-century modern type design. And then I like the fact that it's not 100% symmetrical, that it does have that human quality of a wavering line. I like that part of it. So this is $10, and it's number 27. And good night, Irene. Thank you so much for joining the sale tonight. It was nice having you in the chat. And I have Rebecca for number 27. Thank you. And then, yeah, so I can go over some of the things that did not sell. I'm going to reach over for this one, which is the Mickey and Minnie. And thank you. Thank you so much, Terry. So this is Mickey and Minnie, and this is a cookie jar that was put out by Hallmark. And it has the stars and Mickey and little hand design all the way through it. And then it also has it in the top, that design. And then the bottom just says microwave and dishwasher safe. Did that sell? I didn't think. Oh, did it? Number one? Oh, it did. I'm sorry. I did not move that over. Thank you. Thank you guys again. You're coming to my rescue. Okay, scratch that. Moving on. Oh my goodness. I know I try to keep them separated. I don't always do 100% of that. So thank you. That's why I need you guys. I need you guys with the extra set of eyes. So I had this brass candle holder. And again, this is a wall. It hangs on the wall on the back. And this is made in India. And it's a very nice size. And again, it's going to reflect light very nicely with this back panel. kind of the shell or what I think of it kind of as like a peacock design also. And so that was $9, number 43. I had this ceramic, oh, like a fan too, yes. This ceramic hook would be great for towels, absolutely. And it has two holes on it. This has the artist's signature on it, which I can't quite tell if that's torch. It kind of looks like they're spelling torch on the back. But it's a really cute little fish, and that was $20, number 42. Yeah, exactly. If you had a really thick robe. And it does come with the two screws in there. I had this spoon rest that is a Louisville stoneware, and this is Gaggle of Geese, and it's a really, really thick spoon rest, and it's got the feathers painted and the tail painted, and then here is the head, and then on the inside, we have the geese, and the one that gets to wear the blue bow, he's the special one, so he gets the blue bow. And this is $10 and it's number 10. I had the West German lead crystal bell. That was $10, number 31. And this is a very nice big size bell with a very pretty design on there. I had the pair of wood houses that are painted on all four sides. And the back here has, this one has an L and this one has an E on it. And they were $5, number 34. I had the farm button holder or button covers. So all four of those go on top of buttons for shirts or jackets. And the set of four was $8, number 52. Oh, that is probably very true. A mahogany sideboard. Yep. That's a very classic look also. I had this tablecloth with the beautiful floral design that did unfortunately have two stains on it. And good night, Bridget. Thank you so much for joining us. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them again. They are quite hard because they are the same color as the design and they blend in really well. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Where on earth are those? I know they're here. Nope. Oh, for heaven's sakes, now I can't even find them. Well, there unfortunately are two not so big stains, but they blend into the flowers and they happen to be a little bit on the yellow side, so they kind of blend right in. But this is a beautiful hand done tablecloth that measured, what did it measure? 82 by 63 on the tablecloth. So it's a nice size and it's made so that um, this part goes up on the table and then this part hangs down, and it does have the design in all four corners, and it does have the main design around. So this part is the main design that sits on the table. I know it is really hard to see them, to see the two. Well, the one stain, I was treating it and it did come almost all the way out. Oh, there's it is. So this is the stain I was treating, and it is really hard to see, but there is just an ever so slight little bit of yellowing right there, which means that the other one should be right here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So then here is the other stain. And again, it's hard to see. It's just this little bit of a dark spot right there. So those are the two stains. Hold the ceramic owl and tray up. Oh, well, that's a little hard to do because of the size of them. But yes, I know what you mean with the coloring of them. So this one, oops, and now I lost there it is. So this one was again 82 by 63, and this is $25, and it's number 18. It is a rectangle. And then I did have the ashtray and spoon rest, and that was $13, number 36. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you, Katie, that yes, I do remember, and I don't know if I still have. I did for a long, long time. I had my records that I got off of Serial, but I don't remember if I still have them somewhere here or not. But yeah, I did. You know, you cut them off of the back of the box of cereal, and they didn't play great, but they did play. But there was also another kind of one that I think they had like a sleeve or something, and it's a hard plastic. Um, like a real I remember a yellow one that I think came in a sleeve on the back of the cereal box. That was just like a solid yellow. And again, it played. It didn't play great, but it did play. And oh yeah, the two plates I showed, the tablecloth I showed. Oops, there. I had this made in Japan, and this was hand painted Japan. And this was a really pretty springtime dish. And that was $8, number 11. And then I think that that is about it, guys. Um, so thank you guys so much. I know now you make me, I have to, I would have to move a couple things, I think, to get to that area where I put all of that. Oh, and Catherine Fell. Okay, I have you for number 11. Thank you. Yeah, because now you've got me curious into thinking if I still have those records or not. I can't imagine what I would have done with them, but who knows? Who knows? It was a long, 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 long time ago. What was the number for the blue ring? That was that was number 22 for the blue ring. And again, that one color is this color on the outside is just a little more aqua than what it's coming through as. So $7, number 22. Okay, thank you, Jewelty. Okay, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I realize now that there was a lot of other stuff going on, um, but it's going to happen. So thank you so much for hanging out, and I really appreciate everybody. And I love getting the 100 thumbs up. That was awesome. That was a lot, very unexpected and a lot of fun. So thank you everyone for the thumbs up, and thank you everyone for being here. And I kept forgetting to say subscribe. So for the 48 people who are here, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, because I am working on the fun giveaways that I am going to have when I get to 1,000 subscribers. So we'll do something fun like we did for 500, which was a blast to do that giveaway. So I'll come up with something else because I have got a really, really, really spectacular item that is being made just specifically for the giveaway. So it will be really, really neat. You are just 33 away. Well, and as I mentioned, for the 46 people who are here, stop by my channel page in my channel because I have links to all of these great channels that you should be subscribed to. So definitely stop by that page because I've got links to Katie's channel and Nancy's This Overstuffed House channel and Pamela Blanchard's channel. So if you are not subscribed to the channels that I have shown on my channel page, you should be because you're missing out if you are not subscribed to those great channels. So check those out. And again, thank you everyone. And thanks for the thumbs up and please subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys if you can to stop by on Wednesday, which my sale is on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And if you can't make that, Perfecting Pearls, I don't know if I have yours, but I'm going to make a note to, I will, let's see. I am writing down and trying to talk at the same time, which does not always work. Oh my gosh. Um, I I actually I do have additional items, and there is, if you go back to my homepage, I have my eBay store listed up there. I think I have my Etsy, but I don't put as much with Etsy. Um, I only put stuff that I specifically know the age of and know that it does meet the Etsy requirements for vintage. Um, but eBay, I pretty much will list everything on. So yes, I do have an eBay store, and I have a Poshmark store, and I have an Etsy store. all of those great things. And Catherine, my sales, if you're asking, are Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And again, thank you everyone. And I don't remember everything, but I will say, if you're following me on Instagram, I do have a link tree in my bio that has links to everything. If you follow me on Instagram, if not, um, um, then just go back to my homepage and right up on the top part of the screen, top part right up there. It does have you can just click on the little eBay icon and it'll take you right to eBay. Your time for California time is Wednesday at 1 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. Because I am West Coast also. So that's what time it is for me. So I am 1 p.m. on Wednesday and 7 p.m. on Saturday. So thank you, everyone. And yes, if you are new and this is the first time you have purchased from me, please send me an email with your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address. And yes, and for all of you night owls, thank you so much for sticking around. um, it was it was a long, long time. Yes, and check out Sam's sale, the Pink Elephant Parlor, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time, which is 1 p.m. Pacific Time, because she has great sales. Also, I don't honestly know how all of that great kitschy stuff ended up in the Midwest for all of you guys to pick up, because I'll tell you, on the West Coast, it's a little scarce out here. I have a feeling, my theory is that when everybody moved from the East Coast and the Midwest to come out to the West Coast, that they just emptied out their houses and all of that stuff stayed back there, and they didn't really bring a lot of that stuff with them out here. So we just don't have as much out here. But I am always on the lookout for all of those little fun things, like the Joseph's Originals and all of those. They are just a little scarcer out here. And you don't find any in Pennsylvania either. Well, I think that's a little strange. I think that they should be out there. We have a lot of mid-century modern. We have a ton of mid-century modern. Um, and a lot of boho too, because that was so popular in like the whole San Francisco, and that whole vibe caught on really big on the West Coast. So yeah, so we've got lots of boho, lots of mid-century modern, but not a lot kind of outside of that. So so it makes it just a little harder. Yeah, I am so glad, Jen, that you like mid-century modern. A lot of people don't, and so it's kind of one of those, you either like it or you don't like it. I think that there's not a lot of middle ground, but we do have it here, and I definitely do pick it up because a lot of people, and I think especially with IKEA and stuff becoming more popular, that minimalist kind of look and that mix of like metal and wood that is in a lot, and the kind of pointy lines and minimalism. I think that IKEA really helped bring that back in, so that a lot of people are doing that now, still looking for that mid-century modern kind of look. And so it's kind of keeping it popular. You a bus trip to do like some meetups, West Coast meetups. Yeah, it's, I it would be really nice when all of this kind of clears up and we're able to do some traveling again and get out there. I think it will be really fun to have more of the meetups, and people can kind of get back into sharing a little more with our with what we have in our area with everybody else. And anyway, so I won't keep you guys, you night owls, because I know that you guys are going to have to go to sleep at some point. So everybody take care. Thank you so much. Had a great time hanging out with you guys. It was a lot of fun. And it's a great way to spend a Saturday night. And I know I keep thinking that, they want to have like a picnic or something in the Midwest. And I think we should all just go meet down in Vegas or something and just have some fun outside of, outside of direct thrifting, but just some time where we can just, spend a little time just getting to know everybody on that more personal level, that more face-to-face level. I think that would be a lot of fun. So we'll see what ends up happening, and hopefully, yeah, we can get together, because, like I said, Joni at Vintagerous is literally like just up the road from me a bit, but they won't let me cross the border, so can't she can't come down. I can't go up. We can't do anything, because that would be great. And, I would love to meet up with Stephanie down Thrifting Adventure too, because she's not too far away either. And then, yeah, there's all of the wonderful California gals that we've got to do something. We got to find some way to get together. So it would just be fun. And then, yeah, and then I lost track, because then George was saying he was up here, and it's like, how did I miss that George was back up here? So yeah, I gotta see what's going on with that. But anyways, everybody take care, and I am going to get working on getting all this organized and getting invoices out. So thank you so much, and it was great hanging out with you guys, and everybody take care, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the chats, because I know I will, because I like having this stuff on while I'm packing up everything. It helps make the time go by. Yeah, George does move fast. He really does. Oh my goodness. So anyways, everyone, good night, and thank you so much, and take care and stay safe, and I will seeing you tomorrow.